As they've taken Gardener's World off tonight to make way for the snooker, I thought I'd do a really quick film with gardening jobs to do this bank holiday week. These are quick bullet points what to do this weekend. If you don't grow salad, grow some salad. You could either go out and buy some lettuce that are already grown like this, but they're going to cost you 40p each, which is daft really. What you can do is buy a packet like this. Now what's great about this is a mixed salad packet, so you'll get all sorts of different lettuce, and that will give you enough for the next 2 years. But if you want to buy some, there are 3 different ways you can harvest salad. And what that means is that just with these 9 plants, you could be harvesting enough salad for the whole season. I haven't got time to explain that here, but if you go to the website, there's a longer film there that explains 3 different methods of harvesting lettuce. It's the perfect time for sowing beans. Climbing beans, runner beans, dwarf French beans like this variety. Perfect now. By the time they're up this high, the ground will be warm enough to plant out. If you've never grown courgettes or squash, again, now is a great time to plant them. The seeds will look like this in about 3 weeks' time, and then we should be past our last frosts. They like lots and lots of rich soil. If you've got a compost heap, they grow mixing my words up. If you have a compost heap, they grow brilliantly on top of the compost heap. And there's a film again about that. Just subscribe, type in courgettes on your compost heap, tells you all about it. If you've never ever grown squash, fantastic, great returns, and you can keep them going all winter. Perfect time to sow sweet corn. Best trick I've ever learned with sweet corn, pre-soak the seeds. Bit late for sowing some tomatoes. You can go out and buy them. Always remember, when you're potting on your tomatoes, pot on up to the bottom leaves. All of this then will create roots. Also, a bit late for sowing sweet peppers, and certainly too late for chilies, but there are 1 or 2 specialists out there who will sell you small plants, as minimum as 2. Much better than buying them from your local garden centre, much more choice. Seaspring Seeds have a fantastic collection, so do Simpson Seeds. If I was going to grow a single chilli, Hungarian hot wax would be my choice. And if you're going to grow tomatoes, please don't grow Moneymaker or Gardener's Delight. There are thousands out there. Green Zebra springs to mind as being one of the tastiest ever. If you're growing purely for children, Orange Peruche, they're like tiny little orange flavour bombs. Fantastic, get children growing. And the other thing great for children is fruit. These are strawberry plants. You can pick these strawberry plants up dead cheap right now. This one was picked up from my local supermarket for less than £1. 3 of these in a normal 12-inch terracotta container will produce some strawberries for you this summer, and they will be sweet and beautiful to eat. But this little plant will then go on to produce more plantlets, so you could start a strawberry bed. And if you don't have a lot of space, fruit is one of the best things to grow. My top fruit to grow in a small space, you could grow in a Spallier apple, which will grow against the wall. If you've only got a north wall, then a fan chain cherry tree. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, type it into the blog, it'll give you all the information. Strawberries are brilliant. Blueberries. Grow blueberries in a pot. Wonderful. That's probably all we've got time for. It's a really quick one. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, if you're going to do one thing this weekend, buy a packet of bee-friendly seeds from Higgledy Garden. It's £2. There's enough seed in here to do an area 1 metre by 2 metres. And what that will do is feed hoverflies, bumblebees, honeybees, mason bees, all the beneficial insects we need in our garden. You can benefit those from an area as small as a square metre. Just by sowing a packet of these this weekend, you will benefit the ecology in your local area, which is a fantastic thing to do. And if you've got kids, it's brilliant because they will see them. I mean, any bees you see at this time of the year are likely to be mason bees. And what's great about them is they're a bit docile, they're very, very dopey, they don't sting, they really do not want to sting you. But they are what are pollinating our pears, our peaches, our early apples. You know, it's not the honeybees, it's a little bee you don't even notice is doing all that work. So sow some seeds, you know, give them a treat. If you want more information and a much longer version of this, subscribe to Learn How to Garden. The monthly newsletter has this and a lot more. I normally ramble for 10 to 15 minutes and I write more posts. Thanks a lot for watching. Sorry you've had to have me instead of Monty, but those are the jobs for this weekend.